Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot Tarot. We're going to do a quick read for you today using this die to choose from the decks to make the message you need to hear. At the end, we will do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign keeps repeating, I will point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If this resonates, if you like it, feel free to hit the like, share, comment, whatever. And I will do my best not to make it 27 minutes like the Libra one was just a minute ago. So it was totally by accident. I had to stop the video because neighbor came by and was rolling past. The dogs flipped out and I couldn't keep recording because you wouldn't be able to hear. So I had to stop it. I don't know how to pause. I'm going to find out how to pause it if I can in the freaking software I use. Anyway, 20 is the deck we're using. So it's Healing Light Tarot. I just use this one. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I told Libra. This deck is not one that I'm used to reading all the time. Sometimes the card, I'm still getting used to it. The cards are, you know, a little vague. They're different. They're not like Rider-Waite. Let's just put it that way. It's not like this one. It's not like this one. It's a little harder to read. A little more cryptic. All right, so we are going to shuffle and see what spread we're doing for you all. The Libra reading is supposed to be uploading, but because it's 27 minutes, God only knows when that's going to happen. And since my Wi-Fi is down, I'm probably going to have to hop in my vehicle and drive to the local place that has a really great, they have a tower and a really great signal, and I'll just sit in their parking lot and look like a weirdo for, you know, a couple minutes. All right, you're getting the same one that Libra got, and you saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. You saw it. It's the get your shit together spread. So apparently a lot of people out there need to get their shit together. Well, here we go. It's a 6-card spread, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It might even be the was it the same deck? Which deck did I use for that? I think I used the Lightseers deck for the Get Your Shit Together for Libra. I think. Well, anyway. All right, so let's see. Are we going to do reversals? Yes, we're going to do reversals. I normally only do reversals with Revelations Tarot, but let's just do something different. Let's do it. Let's just mix it up. All right. Plus, it'll give you a chance to watch the wheels in my head spin as I try and figure out how to explain that one. All right. So, because yeah, when you do reversals, and it's weird spreads like this, whew, it puts the tarot reader through their paces. All right. So, how do you feel, or why do you feel out of sorts? So, do you feel out of sorts right now? How do you feel out of sorts? Okay, so, maybe secrets are coming to light and it's pissing you off, and it's making you, I don't know. We'll see. But is it making you act self-sabotaging or destructive or just angry, or there's secrets coming to light and you're not happy about some of the things that you're hearing? Now, if those secrets are things that you're realizing about yourself, you might get mad at yourself for how you shot yourself in the foot in the past. All right, so let's see what your ego is sabotaging. The 5 of, what is this? Okay, here's one of those. So this card, see this? It is the 5 of, is it Pentacles? No, that's Swords. It's, okay, so why is that Swords? It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is 5 of Swords, but it's in reverse. So what your ego is sabotaging is being able to know what someone is actually thinking, know what they're actually up to. So somehow your ego is sabotaging your ability to know what somebody is up to and what they're thinking. If this resonates, hit the like, if it makes sense. Okay, that's Cups, right? So root of the fear. So you have the 7 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So do you fear that you are not going to have options? Are you fearing that you're not going to have options either in life or in your love life, or so, like that you're not going to have choices? That's the root of the fear. It's the 7 of Cups in reverse. Or that you're going to take off the rose-colored glasses and not like what you see. There's that. Reality check. What is real? Everything is in reverse. Why? Well, what I see. Knight of Cups. Reality check. What's real is that maybe somebody is not offering real love, not true love. First steps to getting on, or actually that you may not be, if it's not a love thing, that you may not actually be how do I explain that? Here we go. That you may not be as emotionally fulfilled by the advice you're being given and the things that you're hearing. All right, so the first steps to getting on track. Here we go. So if it's a love thing, call them, text them, reach out to them, poke them with a fork. I don't know. Just get a hold of them, you know, get their attention. That's the first steps to getting on track. So speak up. If it's not a person, it's still you speaking up or reaching out and learning about. If it's not a love thing, it's you getting clear and cutting through the bullshit about something, some situation. If it's a work thing, if it's a money thing, I don't know. You'll know if it's a family situation. But it's you cutting through the bullshit, becoming clear, and learning what you need to learn, and speaking up if you need to speak up. How to ask for help. Here is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, that's not a great card to have, but how would you use that as how to ask for help? Okay, so if you all are being too quiet and keeping to yourselves about something, you need to come out of your shell. If it's a financial situation, it's coming to a head. So you're at the end of that. I feel like whatever situation, like if you've had a, okay, so here's, how do I verbalize this? If you have had a situation in which you almost felt like you were living the life of luxury and you had everything that you wanted, and all of a sudden it's like everything's been turned on its head. Everything is upside down and sideways. And you feel like you need to get your shit together. Reach out for help, financial help. If it's, you got to talk to the bank, you got to talk to a financial expert, you got to download apps and programs to help you manage your money, whatever the crap it is. If it's debts, call up, clear up, do whatever you got to do. If it's a matter of you having spent tons of money on a bunch of shit that you don't need, which isn't normally a Scorpio way, right? Normally you all don't do that. I can always see that more like a Leo, a Sag, even sometimes Libras. They buy a bunch of shit they don't need, and just because it's fun or it looks pretty or it's, you know, impresses somebody, I don't know. So if that's the case, then gather up all this shit that you don't need, get rid of it, sell it, throw it away, do whatever you got to do to get your financial situation back on track. If it's a love thing, you might need to seek out somebody with for financial advice. But I still feel like if it's a love thing, how in the heck? Maybe there is a Scorpio out there that's viewing their person as more of an object than a person. And I know somebody probably just clicked off just now because they were so offended that I would say something like that. But there's somebody out there that is actually viewing their person as a possession and an object. And I don't even know how to tell you to ask for help other than, in that case, maybe seek, you're not going to want to hear this, seek out a therapist. Talk to a minister, a pastor, a priest, a therapist, I don't know. Somebody, seek spiritual guidance, because on the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. You're going to learn really big spiritual lessons. Whatever the situation is in which you got to get your shit together. Why am I droning on for another 9 minutes? We're not going to take all night on this one either. So you are learning spiritual lessons, and you might just be being very quiet right now and not letting people know what's going on. So maybe you feel like your life is a complete disaster right now, or things are just crazy, but you don't want anybody to know, so you're keeping that shit to yourself. I don't know. But as far as you asking for help, reach out. If it's a financial thing, reach out to, financial consultants, money managers. If it's a relationship thing, reach out to a therapist. But talk. You got to talk. You got to speak up and ask for help. There's Joey, right on time. I think he just wants to be a part of the read. All right, so what else do we have for you all? That took way too freaking long. The Good Tarot. I haven't used this one in a minute, and I love this deck. Where is it? I haven't used it so long, it's actually got pushed down. Here it is. This deck, and we're going to do Should They Be Trusted? That's the next one. All right. I just droned on and on to the point where my mouth is dry. Jesus. All right, so it's a 4-card spread. Should they be trusted? And we're just going to do a good faith shuffle because we've already shuffled the decks. Okay, I like that. What's on the... Oh, damn it. Damn it, Scorpio. I got my hopes up there for half a second. So, what is this person's intentions? To take a break? Should you trust this person? I feel like, yes. I think they have good intentions. If for no other reason than I'm seeing the number 7, and number 7 is a number of spirituality. I don't see any cards here suggesting anything nefarious, you know, sneaky, shady, whatever. They may possibly have not trust issues. They might have trust issues too. I didn't mean to say that, but I think they may have control issues. That might be the only thing possibly. Will the relationship be beneficial? I think so. I think it's actually going to be something that's very stable, and could lead you to a 10 of Pentacles upright situation. Overall advice is the Lover's card. I feel like this is actually, you know, a love that you can rely on. My only concern is the 3 of Air on the bottom of the deck, and that's the 3 of Swords. That's the card of heartbreak, being disappointed, being hurt. So I don't know if that means, if you're currently heartbroken over a person, I think you can trust them. If that's your concern, can you trust them? Yes, I think you can. They're taking a break right now. That's their intentions. They just want to take a break. I don't know if you've accused them of stuff and it's hurt their feelings or offended them. I don't know. You know your situation. I'm going to try to move these up and do one more quick spread and not yammer on like I just did. It's like I've got diarrhea of the mouth tonight. I don't know what is up with that. So, that sounds disgusting, doesn't it? What a disgusting way to put it. All right, so what else are we going to do? Real quick, with the Wizard's Tarot. And all these, well, not all, but a lot of these decks are ones like this one is, these are decks that if you're looking to purchase a tarot deck, there is a playlist called Random, and you will find deck reviews I've done for these decks in case you want to see whether or not it's worth the money. So, let's see. Wizard's Tarot. It is it's past, present, and future. All right. So, past of what? The relationship? Let's just assume it's a relationship thing. We'll just go there because we got the love card here. All right. So, nothing repeated yet, right? Not yet. All right. So, okay, now it has. The Moon card, that's a Pisces card. In astrology, it's Cancer, but in tarot, the Moon represents Pisces. This time, it's upright. So in the past, there were secrets. Things were really confusing, and you were trying to see a way through the murkiness. Presently, you feel done, stabbed in the back, and betrayed. That's how you're feeling. You're just feeling done. In the future, before I speak on that, all right, clarify the Magician, the Strength card. Ooh. Okay, so you or your person, somebody is going to try to, I think, hold back to try and force someone else's hand. It's a manipulative move, so someone's going to try to hold back and force the other person's hand. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I don't know. Who are you dealing with? Can we get an idea? Okay. The Scorpios that are watching, what 3 signs are most likely to be showing up in this reading? What signs? Because nobody is... That's the Leo. Okay, Leo. Pisces. Yep, there's that moon. Leo, Pisces, and Aries. So either signs... Those signs are in the sun, moon, rising, or Venus of you or your person, or because of Pisces. Neptune could be conjunct the sun or ascendant of one of you all. Mars for Aries could be conjunct the sun or ascendant for one of y'all. And then what was the other one? Damn. Oh, I forgot that quick. Leo, right? Yeah, Leo. So Leo is represented by the sun. So somebody could be Leo rising with sun in the first house. I don't know. All right, so what else? Is there anything else we need to know about the past? All right, I'm going to shuffle and let's get a clarification on what was about the past. Why did it seem like that? 8 of Cups walked away. There were secrets, so somebody walked away. Currently, with the 10 of Swords feeling done, stabbed in the back and betrayed, could be a Hermit, could be a Virgo, because the Hermit card came out. Magician is a Mercury card that has to do with Gemini and Virgo, both. So, and the 10 of Swords is a Gemini card. All right, so currently feeling stabbed in the back and just kind of hiding out and seeking answers. So the Magician and that Strength card clarifying it. The Knight of Cups. So someone is trying to manifest a new, it's not like a new start in love. They want to, somebody wants to somehow send a message. Maybe they're having a hard time communicating. We're already at 17 minutes. I'm not going to yammer on anymore. So we now have the Star card at the bottom of the deck. And we're going to leave it that way because that is a card of healing and growing and shining. And it's an awesome card to have. Sun and Star are great cards to have. So if you see the Sun or the Star show up in your reading, no matter what position it's in, it's a good card. So 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, so I don't keep yammering on. Yeah, no sign other than the moon, which was Pisces, which has to do with secrets, and things being unclear and murky, and maybe a little bit, fearful. Some people being fearful to take being afraid to take an action because they're not sure what's going to happen. All right, so now see, did we just do can they be trusted? Okay, that was the name of this spread. This card is in the reverse. It's normally they can't be trusted, but look, it came out in the reverse. Once again, clarification. The person can be trusted. But do not go for a joyride, because gas is expensive, I don't know. Or at least in the United States it is. Watch your driving. Maybe that's why, because Mercury's retrograde, you could get into an accident. Success in love, not at the moment, because you're not communicating, you're not talking to each other. They are terrified of opening up emotionally. This might be the #1 key thing you need to know about this person more than anything else. This might be the best thing you got out of this reading. They are terrified of opening up emotionally. And they want you to make the first move, but it came out sideways, so if you don't, they're going to. They like both sexes came out in reverse on the bottom of the deck, so if you were concerned about whether or not, how do I put this? That they're batting for both teams. It's just the team that they're saying that they're for. Whatever team that is. So, if you are dealing... I know, what an odd read, right? Alright, so if you're dealing with an Aries... Scorpio... Alright. Well, we'll use both these. They're feeling burdened and they're going to rush in to communicate with you. I guess we're done shuffling. The Taurus wants to offer you love. They have a lot of love for you. Look at it. It's increasing. They're actually maturing. So whatever Taurus you're dealing with, they are maturing. They're emotionally maturing. The Gemini is First thing I thought was juggling. So I'm going to say it. I was going to say weighing their options, but they're juggling. They're juggling and they're materialistic. The Cancer is kind of chilly to you right now, and they're losing sleep over this. The Leo just wants to fight and be done. They feel betrayed. So if you're dealing with a Leo, they feel like they've been stabbed in the back and betrayed. And that's just all fighting. All right, so the Virgo is kind of immature. They're kind of horny. They're immature. And they may be giving to two people in some way. I don't know. That's what as soon as I looked at that card, that's what I saw. But they maybe want to balance things out and make things fair. The Libra is argumentative, and they're focusing on their own self-love at the moment. The Scorpio, if you're dealing with a fellow Scorpio, they are holding on to you. So they're being stubborn. They're holding on tight to their position and to you, and they're taking forever to invest in that. They're slower than molasses going up a hill in the middle of winter. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are feeling stuck, and they want a new start. They want things to move forward. They want a new start. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they're making a decision. I'm not sure what that decision. What is the decision? Because they're feeling heartbroken. To focus on their money and living the good life. All right, they just want to focus on money and having the good life. So whatever that means to you. The Aquarius has a lot of passion for you, and they're going to reach out. And the Pisces, if you're dealing with the Pisces, they see you as a 10 of Cups, and they have trust issues. Look at that. Okay, so if you're, and by the way, here's you all being successful. This is success. In whoever it is you're dealing with, things are going to be successful. What? And you all are in the public eye in some way. All eyes are on this, I'm going to say. Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, look at them. They see you as their 10 of Cups, but they're cautious. They're feeling like they've been beat up and bruised and battled, but they have they have trust issues, but they're still in it. They're still willing to be in it. All right, so Scorpio, I love you. Thank you so much, and I hope this has helped, and I will see you in the next one.